Hello everyone, this is Veronica Kirilenko of the New American Magazine. We're here today in Orlando, Florida, attending the Conservative Political Action Committee. And here with us today we have Sid Preskitt, who is running for Florida 12th Congressional District. Mr. Preskitt, thank you so much for being with us today.
Well, thank you very much. I'm honored to be here.
Mr. Preskitt, don't we already have a Republican representative in Florida's 12th Congressional District? Why would you like to replace him?
Well, he's been in there for too long. You know, a lot of people today, one of the top topics that they bring up to me, and I get asked, are you for term limits? And yes, I absolutely am for term limits under the current situation, because we have people that get up there in office and seem like they stay there forever. They build family dynasties. That's not the way the founding fathers intending our government to work. So the person that I'm running against, I feel like has been in there too long. He's lost touch with his constituents, and that we want to see somebody that's going to be proactive up and fighting for the constitutional rights of our country. And I just don't see that in him.
Mr. Preskitt, then please tell us a little bit more about your platform. What ideas and policies are you running on?
Well, number one, I'm an America First candidate. I'm not a politician. I'm an average citizen. I build businesses. I get things done. And one of the primary things, I have 5 pieces of legislation that I've crafted in a very short period of time. And one of them is the Oath of Office Accountability Act, where I want to put legal accountability measures in legislation to hold elected officials to their oath of office. And this will translate down to if you vote for legislation, let's say something that is a clear infringement on the Second Amendment, well, that's a violation of your oath of office, and you should be held accountable for that.
So what are the biggest issues that your constituents are facing right now, and how would you address them as a congressman?
Well, right now, of course, the economy. Inflation is out of control. It's probably double-digit inflation right now. You see the gas prices rising every single day. It's totally uncalled for. It's totally unnecessary. We've gone from energy independence to energy dependence, relying on Russia and foreign countries for our oil supply. That's another piece of legislation that I have, by the way, where I want to prohibit importing foreign oil when we have ample reserves in the ground that we should be utilizing. And I would certainly reopen and reconstitute the pipeline that was shut down on day one of the Biden administration.
Yes, I was just wanted to ask you about that. It was just such a bad move. It was a very not sound policy decision. I mean, we shut down that pipe and we made Russia number one important exporter of oil to the United States. It seems very wild. And now we have war in Ukraine, and President Biden is saying that things are about to get worse. You mentioned inflation, and he said, well, because we are reliant on Russian oil, now the prices will go up even worse. What do you think of that?
Well, the American family right now is facing costs that are actually putting them in, threatening their homes. Their lifestyle, just putting food on the table. When you're paying, I saw figures, it might be as much as $270 extra a month out of their pockets because of the increased cost of energy and things of that nature. It's totally unnecessary, absolutely unnecessary. We need to get people up there in Congress who have a willingness to fight, for the American people. Stand up for our country for a change instead of that they're considering a bill right now when Congress goes back in sessions of over $6 billion to help another foreign country out when the American people are suffering. We have to start taking care of our own people first.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. Would you please comment on the current situation in Europe? It's definitely a very hot topic. It's on everybody's minds. War in Ukraine. Is President Biden and our representatives do enough to handle this kind of situation?
I don't think they're up to the job. That's pretty clear. I'll also tell you that I do not think we'd be in this situation right now if Trump was in office. One thing, I've traveled the world working in the offshore petroleum industry and the commercial diving business, and one thing that the rest of the world respects is strength. We have to have strong leadership in the White House. We do not have it at this time, unfortunately, and it puts us in an extremely dangerous situation in regards to our national security.
Thank you very much, Mr. Preskitt, for your time. We appreciate you being here.